Very Dark Man has come out for Falz sister, who claims that Very Dark Man is notorious being, and that is so notorious, and that is why he says the kind of things he's saying. And Very Dark Man is asking her that who is she without a father, and that he has agreed to go to court with them. So why is she coming out on podcast and on social media writing slanderous things about him and insulting him? That he doesn't have any business with her. The business he has is with her brother and the father. Now without the father, who does she think she is? And that up until now he never knew that the father even have a daughter. Very Dark Man and his bad mouth. Now you see, all these problems started because people felt Bobrisky was too fresh. Look at his hand. The hand was even glowing. That it was too fresh to be in prison for 6 months like this. Very Dark Man was in prison for just how many weeks? 3 weeks. And look at how Very Dark Man came out. But I don't know why I'm laughing, but the way Very Dark Man head was even standing. Then look at Bobrisky that was in 6 months, and look at how he was looking fresh. Anybody could have questioned it. You're not going to blame Very Dark Man for actually questioning this. But one problem I also have is that why is it that nobody is actually bothering about Bobrisky anymore? Right now, it's not Very Dark Man and Falano. It's not Very Dark Man and the lawyers. It's not Very Dark Man and Falz. Why? Why? It's not as if Bobrisky self is just relaxing. I know that there is still a case on Bobrisky, but this matter should be: was he truly in prison or not? Was he truly in prison or not? Not now. The thing is that defamation of character was made, and one thing with lawyers that they don't joke with it. And that is why when Very Dark Man was saying that Fal's sister was insulting him, those things are just mere words of insult. Oh. Lawyers don't take those things seriously. What they take seriously is when you defame somebody. If that lady, that's Fal's sister, as Very Dark Man called her, if she had come out to say certain things that are not true of Very Dark Man, like come out to say maybe, say certain things about Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man could have held her, you get. But this one, she was just putting her own opinion, just the way all bloggers are putting their opinion, okay? So this is one thing she also read, and she also said, she said, it's even crazier that all it takes is for a ridiculous character like VDM to accuse my dad and Falz of bribery, corruption, and perversion of the cause of justice, and you suddenly forget who they are and what they stand for. For him to have the audacity to go as far as even accusing Falz of being homosexual, having affair with Bobrisky, is wild. The fact that some of you actually believe it is what is blowing my mind. See, the truth is that, you see, sometimes when people say certain things on social media, there are some classes of person that will know, okay, this person is lying, and there are some class of people that they are innocent. They don't know. They just feel that it might be true as long as it's coming out of somebody's mouth. And that is why we should be very, very mindful and careful of the kind of things we say. If you know that this thing you are saying, you did not see it somewhere, it's not on somebody's video, it is not on social media, it is not something that if they say where did you see it, you can bring it out, no matter how long you think you saw it, then don't say it. Because that is where now everybody is now focusing on Very Dark Man, which is not even supposed to be so. Because if Very Dark Man expose that thing and just leave it at that, probably wouldn't have had this kind of messy case right now. If you guys just exposed it and exposed Bobrisky right now, Bobrisky for the enter problem, not Very Dark Man. Because it's so funny how Very Dark Man is the one now entering problem, and Bobrisky is still sitting at home right now. By now, we should be inviting Bobrisky to prison. Even though they've done a lot of stuff, arresting the prison officers and dismissing some and all that. But Bobrisky would have been the major attack right now, not Very Dark Man. It's even shocking me that Very Dark Man is not the one entering all this problem just because of certain words he said that the lawyers just picked. That is one problem with saying certain things that they are not true. This matter that took Very Dark Man to prison the other time, that made his head to stand like that, it was because he also called some of the senators and some of our House of Assembly members gay. You remember? one thing people should know is that there's a difference between insult and defamation of character. I noticed that some people don't know this thing. I don't know whether maybe it's due to lack of education, but some people are actually educated but still don't know these things. And that's why sometimes I advise people to, meet lawyers, okay, that know this law very well and explain. There's a difference between saying that, oh, you are very stupid, and saying that you killed somebody. There's a difference between saying that you're a very stupid person, you're a foolish person, and saying that you are gay. There are two different things, but people don't know. People don't know these things. And now that is where they are holding Very Dark Man tight. I don't know, but the thing is, Very Dark Man actually did a great job by trying to, expose the fact that maybe Bobrisky did not go to prison. Now, it is in Bobrisky's place to come and prove to Very Dark Man in court and the EFCC and the police that he was actually in. It should have been a case between Bobrisky, the EFCC, and Nigerian prison, not Very Dark Man having issues with them right now. Because if you look at it now, it is as if the whole case is now turning against Very Dark Man, which I'm not in support of. But because of how Very Dark Man was, talking and talking, sometimes when you are trying to bring, something, an evidence, or you are trying to expose something, expose it in a clean way. There's a way you will talk, the thing will backfire on you, and that is exactly what is happening to Very Dark Man right now. So I feel that if you look at this whole thing, maybe Very Dark Man's case wouldn't have been this bad if he had not defamed, Falz, calling him gay, homosexual, and all that. Maybe if he had just kept quiet and said, okay, this is what we heard though, or maybe he just played the voice audio, okay, the audio, he just played it and just left it at that, it would have even been better for him. You get? But he went ahead to like sometimes you might be happy that okay, you are exposing something and you don't know when you talk here. Now he has gone to defame somebody's character and they are holding him by it. I know that Bobrisky's own too is there, but this matter would have just been between Bobrisky, the prison, the court, and all that. But just look at it now. It is now a messy case because Very Dark Man could not keep his mouth shut. If he had, said just little things, this is the same thing that took him to prison that time when he accused House of Rep Abi, this Senate, that he think for them to be allowing a cross-dresser like Bobrisky to be moving freely, then they have something to do with him. Very Dark Man is doing a good job in Nigeria, yes. He's fighting for people, yes. He's trying his best, yes. But I think the fans of Very Dark Man too should call him to order, that there are certain things you should not also say that will put you into trouble. Or when you want to say certain things, you say it in a way that it will not defame somebody's character. Because defamation in the law is a very, very serious crime in Nigeria. So when you want to say something, mind what you are saying. Very Dark Man is doing a good job. Like, see, this matter of him even bringing that audio out. If Bobrisky had even paid that particular man, all these things will not come out. But as Very Dark Man just exposed that, he would have left it at that. And IS maybe question Falana and his son, like, okay, why were you people close to Bobrisky like this? Why were you people collecting something like this? Because Bobrisky said in that voice note that this thing happened. I don't know why it happened, but why did you people say like this? Why did you people say like that? And he would have ended it at that, instead of going to accuse them. That is where they now held him. That is just it. The thing is, Very Dark Man had not done anything wrong by trying to expose Bobrisky, yeah. But going to defame another person's character, there is where fell trap for the old drama. And when the lawyers told him to retract, I expected Very Dark Man's lawyer to read that thing very well and just tell him, go and make a video and retract your words that you are not sure this guy is gay. Finish. But you guys know that Very Dark Man like problem. And again, he has money. He's making views on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. He has money. He's a millionaire. So therefore, he can go to court. And when they tell him to pay some millions, he can actually pay. And if they say he should go to prison, he will still go to prison because he's used to prison. So Very Dark Man does not have anything to lose right now. He likes problem. You get the point. So let's allow him go for the problem. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel. Bye.